Yo, what's going on, folks? You know who it is. Where I've been, what I've been up to, what's going on. Don't mind me. I got a desk bike, a little bit more casual than the treadmill. So I'll be moving around. I've already gone 12 miles today. Like I just got it yesterday. I've gone 12 miles today, and I've only been on it for like an hour and 10 minutes. Like I'm just chugging. I don't feel like I'm sweating. I don't feel like it's a workout. I feel like I'm just going. Keep them hips nice and fucking loose. Maybe lose some weight in the process. Get diced. Anyway, so what's going on? I want to talk about helpful content update, earnings, sales, and also where I've been. I want to say that for last because most of you probably don't give a shit. So check it out. Helpful content update. Down like 20%. I'm not really too concerned about it, mostly because it's basically looking at the levels as far as just Google goes. I'm where I'm at, or traffic wise, I'm where I'm at, where I was in like April, May, June, July. Well, organically, like June and July overall, probably, last month was like 66. I might have more users this month than last month just because the beginning of the month was so good. But yeah, probably lost about 20% week over week. Just between the week it dropped and then the previous week. And cool thing is it's bouncing back. But again, fortunately for like this site in particular, it the traffic does not equate to earnings. A lot of the earnings are coming from customers that signed up for these different programs 6 months ago, a year ago, whatever. So traffic and earnings are not, parallel, congruent, whatever. The problem is, though, that ever since the first of this month, sales for every across the board affiliate programs on my site have been just down. I think there's some seasonality with this industry or niche or whatever. So, kind of like the opposite of what I just said as far as traffic being tied to earnings or vice versa, earnings being tied to traffic. Earnings were down since the first, and literally you can see if I'll probably have graphs in the actual case study update on the first or probably the second. I'm gonna be out of town this weekend, but you can see a significant drop from August, the last week in August, to the first week in September, and it is boom, and it's there this this month for a few different sites or programs rather. So and this kind of happened last month also. Again, I think there's some seasonality, and honestly, I think it's tied to colleges being back. Pretty sure, not entirely sure, but it might be there. Because last year, August was my highest month up until the drop at 38, and then it dropped to 34, 27, 29, and then December came back up to 43. So to this month, leading up to it, August was the highest at 82, and we'll see. I know I'm definitely going to clear 5. Probably end up with mid 6s somewhere, but I'm guessing it'll follow that same pattern. 6.5, 6, 5.5, and then December will be like 11. So hopefully that's how it works. But I mean, this is kind of like the first time I've been very, very evidently knocked down in but traffic, organic traffic from an algorithm update. That's there was an algorithm update on the 21st and my traffic dropped on the 21st. It's the first time ever. So it's I should probably consider not just being so reliant on organic traffic. Because Google, probably in the last 30 days, I did have my analytics and I was looking at it. It's probably been about 30 or 80% of my overall traffic comes directly from Google organic. And then Yandex, a lot of Yandex. And then a lot of also direct. People are coming directly to the site, which is so magnificent to me. I love that. Unfortunately, you can't really tell where direct traffic is coming from. Are they typing it in directly? Are they, is it referral traffic, but there is no way to see where the referral is, so it's shown as direct. Who knows? But it's getting I'd say 5 to 6% traffic every month comes directly to the site. I think that's probably good. And that's only the main site. The clone site and the e-commerce site were both up, like right after the update. But of course, they don't really have as much volume overall as the main site. And even, okay, so going back to earnings, like even the e-commerce site was like, there's a stretch of like 10 to 12 days at the beginning of the month where there was no sales at all, which is really bizarre because it was like at least like every 3 days there was a sale last month. So even the e-commerce site's earnings were down, but fortunately, somebody came in and bought like $100 and some worth of product in one go, and I was like, yes, redemption. But still gonna be down. I mean, everything's gonna be down. Like earnings across the board are down at like every affiliate program, it looks like. So that's kind of that. But anyway, because of that and seeing that and looking at that, it's like, what I really want to do is get back into sales kind of outreach stuff. Not necessarily cold calling. My name is Justin. I hated that. I fucking hated cold calling. And I think a lot of people do because they can't deal with rejection a lot, Anyway, but I want to do getting back to at least like cold email outreach, but that requires me being in a really true B2B niche industry business, whatever. And I kind of already have something like that set up. I have a website that is, well, I don't know if you know this, but my methodology as far as making new sites is I don't want to make a site that looks like a blog, right? I don't want to make a site that looks like, fishingexpert.com and all he talks about is fishing. I don't like doing that. I'd rather make a site that looks like it's more than it really is, just to appeal to authority or some other logical fallacy, you know what I mean? So that might look like if I was doing a MarTech product review site, and I was an affiliate for all these MarTech products and CRMs and email marketing and all this other stuff. I wouldn't make something that was like martechexpert.com because that just sounds like a fucking, a shill. But if I was like so-and-so agency or consulting, marketing consultant, something like that, where it appears as though it is much bigger than it really is, who are you going to trust more? Some guy who somehow has expertise in 30 different CRMs or consultancy with a team, so to speak, what have you. Anyway, so I kind of have a site like that already, where it is a B2B site that is like consulting, whatever, it's starting to get a little traffic organically. But I could take that and basically translate what I'm doing for this one site for that site, as far as the model goes, as far as doing affiliate stuff, and additionally selling my own products and then having different price points and tiers for customers. And because it's B2B, like a real true B2B, I'm looking for e-commerce stores. I can do outreach for that and get sales that way, as opposed to waiting for Google to send me people. I can go, I'm trying to make some money today. I'm gonna send an email blast to these people, these 400 people, and see if I can drum up some business. I can make something happen. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, and especially because right now with this website and everything else I have going on, I have so much like runway as far as how much I'm earning per month compared to what my cost of living expenses are. It's like at least three times that in any given month. And I'm like, all right, we can kind of experiment a little bit. But anyway, as far as the model goes for B2B, I'm thinking basically create like a marketing agency. Basically do like a marketing agency thing. or consultancy, or whatever you want to call it. But I can take, again, the same model, whereas it's, hey, here's this low cost finished product you can take. We'll say, for example, we'll go email marketing. I'm gonna make an email marketing agency. I don't think I'm going to, but I could. For $20, here's, let's say we're targeting e-commerce stores. Here's 7 done for you emails for your clothing store. You got the welcome series, you got the win back, you got the abandoned cart series, everything you need for the basic, the 7 basic email workflows or automations you need for a e-commerce, a clothing store, e-commerce store, whatever. Boom, done for you, $20. There you go. All you gotta do is copy and paste it, input your brand's name, put in your pictures, and you can set that up. And from day one, you have something. You have something there that's working for you. Then what I can do is also have a tier where it's like, hey, for $200 a month, we'll send you new emails every single month that you can add in, you can swap out, you can add, you can remove, whatever, that we're sending to everybody. Everybody gets new batches of emails every month. Boom, boom, boom. That's just a lot more in depth, a lot more creative, a lot more, I don't know, just a lot more than the basic. Everybody can buy this one. This is whatever. It's the basics. You get some advanced stuff. You get maybe a report with it. You get reasons why this is good. Here's some experimentation that you can try because we've done it and it works, or whatever the case. And then on top of that, you have like the, 3,000, 5,000, the 7, whatever. It's like, hey, we're going to just take over your email marketing and we'll do everything for you. We'll set everything up. We'll look at the analytics. We'll analyze what's going on, how we can make things, work better, and really kind of get things rolling on that front. And again, I don't have to wait for organic traffic to come my way. I can try to attract, or I can force people in. I don't have to wait for what was it, the flies and honey bullshit. It's just like, no, I could just give me. Because I did that before with my job board. Right, I was doing a lot of email outreach with my job board. I was running a few years ago, where, yeah, cold email was working because it wasn't so much like, hey, you want to hop on a call? It's just like, hey, I just want to let you know, we have this thing over here. If you're interested, go on. If not, that's fine. And there was a few companies that would spend like $300, $400, $500 a month on job postings, because they had a budget and there wasn't a lot of places to post that were like niche specific. And to be quite honest, there's a difference between me spending money for something and me spending company's money on something. So there's that. Anyway, that's what I'm kind of thinking about, working on, what have you. Where the fuck have I been? I know I was trying to do daily videos, but to be honest with you, it almost ended up, it felt forced. Like there was not a lot of new stuff I was talking about. It was like I was making new videos for the sake of making videos and not because I had something to say. You know what I'm saying? And it also felt like the stuff that I was going to start talking about was just like shit talking on, I don't know, people making courses or just commenting on nonsense. I was like, I don't want to go that route. Like that's fun to talk shit on Twitter, but I don't want to sit here and make videos about that and be, the SEO fucking shit talker guy. You know what I mean? And also I was getting really, really, really terrible sleep, like bad sleep, because for like the whole week, there was days I couldn't go to bed until like one day in particular, last Thursday, I know, because I couldn't go to sleep till like 7 a.m. And that was just like the whole week was just like this weird, and I was like, what changed? And I did some investigating. I'm looking at it right now over there. But it turns out green tea has caffeine in it. I didn't know. So I was drinking like basically like 100 milligrams of caffeine after midnight all last week. And so that explains that. So now I reserve my caffeine drinking for before whatever time it is plus 20 minutes. So that's that. that's the video.